Right, minimise that. Right, last time you saw me, I was fighting a fairy. And I defeated the fairy. I had a bit of a fizzle along the way, but I defeated the fairy. I don't know whether you saw the fizzle or not, because I didn't actually go and check my recording before I just started again. I just stood there dancing and got on with it. I was very lucky not to end up with another fairy attacking me. This person has a book above their head, which means they are reading their book. So if you see somebody with a book above their head, leave them to it. And he's about to leg it. Right, this person saying thank you for the fairy dust. Oh no, she looks shaken. Something evil and undead has possessed the fairies. Oh no, 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 no. Go and let them out of 4 little bone cages. Which makes no difference whatsoever. You still have little possessed fairies going grrr all over Unicorn Way. It's called Unicorn Way because, strangely enough, there are huge statues of unicorns everywhere. They haven't really pushed the boat out when it comes to descriptions. They've put statues of fairy attack. They've put statues. No, I'm not meant to be killing fairies. My son's just gone. Is that what you're supposed to be doing? No, I'm not. I was trying to pick up mana and I picked up a fairy instead. I seem to have 534 health, which would indicate that I have gone up a level. So I am not quite such a noob as I was. More snotty bats! Lovely. I do like a snotty bat. Well, I don't like it attacking me, but they are fun to use. I do apologise there. I needed to clear my throat. Right, we should be able to zap this fairy and then move on our way without too much damage. What's she going to do to me? Ah! I know it's attacking me, but that is still cute. my son is perfectly correct. Every time I see a fire catch, you're going to go, oh! Right, this is a bone cage. Strange enough, it's a cage with bones on it, and when you poke it, it says bone cage. You can poke it one of 2 ways. You can use your X key, which opens a lot of things, and you can use your wand. Wand. Yeah, we've done the wand dance. Wandy, wandy, wand, wand, wand. But you have to wait for the little thing at the bottom to come up saying open it. So you poke that, and it opens. Ta-da! It always turns your wizard to have a good look at it, just to make sure that you did open it. A bit like looking at a snotty hanky when you've just blown your nose. And we let out another green wispy thing, which looks nothing like a fairy, but it seems to be what we're releasing. Bless you, Mr. Dog. I said looking in your handkerchief, and the dog decided to come into the room and sneeze. And then go row, row. If you ever hear strange wookie noises in the background, it's my dog. He is a strange half-bred creature, beastie thing, and we love him to bits. But he makes some of the most interesting noises. We are about to get fairy! Yay, fairy! Very loud fairy. It's now talking to me, I think. Is that fairy talking to me? I hear a tiny little voice going, oh, squeaky, squeaky, squeak. If I'd actually got the sound switch on, it would anyway. And she says it wasn't our fault. We were corrupted, and we're sorry, and please, thank you for saving them. And I go and talk to Lady Oriole again, and I just ignore what she's saying, and I'm getting snuffled. Yes, hello, Mr. Dog. Yes, I'll give you some for you. You're gorgeous. Yes, you are. Yes. See, my dog perfectly correct. Puppy dog kisses are much cuter than fire cats. So I'm being nuzzled by a Rottweiler cross Labrador, which is commonly known as a beast. Beast called Lennon, with a cold wet nose, which means he's perfectly healthy, but still, it's like being nuzzled like by chopped liver. Let's avoid fairies, because I'm supposed to be going across Unicorn Way. You tend to end up going round in circles a lot at the moment, and this puppy dog is nuzzling me like mad. Yeah, I call him a puppy dog, but he's actually 9 years old, and he's putting my... He's just managed to push me straight into battle because I wasn't paying attention. And he managed to knock the microphone off. So if things went weird there, it was the dog. Lennon, I need both hands to do this. No, I'm not. Oh, wait. Okay, we've had small dog disaster. Everything is back now. I'm going to post this anyway because that was quite an epic entry by the dog. And the dog still got my wire. Yeah. And yay to decent plugs because I am still plugged in. I think the dog might be hungry, so I'm going to send to James to go and feed the dog. Yes, yes, I'm correct. Can you hear that in the background? Row, 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 row. That's a hungry dog standing on my son's feet. Epic. And we have a bug attacking me. There we go. A moment of total reality interfering with gameplay, as it will. Reality will always get in the way of a good game, but reality is meant to get in the way of a good game. So there we go. Right, now I'm not being dragooned into fights with fairies that I never intended to. I seem to have attacked more fairies than was required, but maybe I have reason to. And there are an awful lot of skeletons around here. No, I'm going to stick to the footpath. Don't get me. And the little person, can you see him gobbling up red pips, which is good because I don't need it. I could do some blue ones because I'm running a bit low. And absolutely typically when you want blue ones, all you can ever find is red ones. And you will find later on in the levels, when you want red ones, what you can find are blue ones. Because that is just life. We will do our best not to run out of mana. And wander down this way. He is about to tell me to go and beat up the bad guy. But you can't actually go and beat up the bad guy, even if you know it's beating up the bad guy you've got to do, until you've been told to do it. So you have to do the walking backwards and forwards, even if you don't bother listening to the people who are giving you the instructions. It is still your arrow that you really need to pay attention to. So we flick through this, and he will tell you to go and do something. Rattlebones. Yes, defeating Rattlebones. Yes, he will tell you to go and do. Of course he goes and tells you to do something. That's what they're supposed to do. I just totally forgot what it was I was doing for a moment. Yeah. Blonde moment. I have those a lot, and my excuse is I am actually a blonde, so there we go. I am not dumb, as my son does put it. We get to run up the street and keep going. I wonder what that was for a minute. It's another wizard heading the same direction as me. Look. I don't think you can take buddies into this particular one, even if you're going at the same time. I'm sure it's a one-on-one battle. Or rather a one-on-two. He will complain at you as well. I'm going to be your downfall, and all that sort of jazz. And you go, really? And just beat him up. That's a dark fairy. When dark fairies are used as an attack, they're actually a death move. Which is why a death enemy just use it. And more snotty bats going splitty all over me. No, spitty bat all over me. Yucky. And we go zap. And my little bug comes out and goes ah, and takes 95 health off him. And my bug does it again. And he's going to do Dark Fairy at me again, which draws your health out if you like that, and takes 53 off me, I believe. Firecat, still extremely cute, even though it's damaging me. And there is. My son is warning you that the cuteness factor